you guys win big here tonight. It sounded like maybe Monday you weren't super pleased with the way you executed. Did you see some better things out there tonight?
Yeah, I'd say defensively. Monday we played pretty well defensively, but I think tonight we played even better defensively, staying disciplined in our 2-3, our matchup zone. Got to be better on out-of-bounds plays. They scored about 8 points on out-of-bounds plays. That's almost half of what they had. So be better on out-of-bounds plays, but the defense I was happy. Offensively, we're moving the ball a little bit, missed some shots that we normally take. So I thought we could have been better offensively, a little lower than what we usually do. But I was pretty happy overall with the performance.
Kirkland is a double threat for them, and you not only had to contain him as far as scoring, but try and keep him off the glass. How do you think you did there?
He's active. He's aggressive. I thought we could have dictated his catch a little bit better. I don't feel like he got a lot of offensive boards, so I thought we did a nice job on that. But he definitely changes the game, the way he plays and how active he is. But I was pretty happy with how we handled it. We had to do it by committee. Ty got in foul trouble, but everybody else stepped up. So.
Did you go maybe deeper on the bench than you have recently, or are you trying to work some guys into more meaningful minutes? How'd that go?
Definitely trying to get some more guys some more meaningful minutes because we know we really trust our starting five and we got to really develop that bench. So Coach went a little bit deeper with his rotation tonight. Just like I said, to kind of develop some more guys, get a little guys more and more confidence. Because we know that in a big game we're going to need some of those guys to step up in case someone gets in foul trouble or gets hurt or something like that.
Quite a few guys, contributed at or near where they normally do. It was a season high for Josh Bowdler, who tied a season high for Mason Menifee. Talk about how those two guys stepped up.
Josh defensively had 7 steals, I think it was. Yeah, he was everywhere on the court, just being aggressive, really kind of setting the tone for defensively, so he starts it there. And I felt like offensively, he took shots in rhythm. Josh needs a little confidence. He puts a lot of time, effort, and energy into his craft, and his shooting percentage doesn't show how good of a shooter he can actually be. So seeing him hit a couple threes tonight was really big for him, hitting him in rhythm. And then Mason has just been consistent all season, averaging right around 10 points per game. How many did he have? 14?
12.
12? Okay. Yeah, 12 points, but he does things great defensively for us, making the extra pass, scoring. And you look at his 12 points, it's not like all in a row. It's throughout the entire game, like, oh, Mason has 12. But that's just something that he does, and that consistency for us each and every single night.
You guys, I feel like you had it fairly comfortably at halftime, but then you came out and outscored them 19-4 in the third. Was there anything in particular that you kind of stressed at half? Maybe you did better right out of the gates there in the third?
Just keep focusing on that defense, and then shots would fall. I liked a lot of the shots that we had. It's just we missed them, and then attack, keep being aggressive. And a 2-3, a lot of times people just want to kind of pass around and not get to the hoop. Well, you got to get to the hoop. You got to attack. You got to be aggressive. So we kind of said something about that offensively, but coach just kind of emphasized, kind of put out a challenge out to the guys, saying they had 13.5. I think they're going to get more than 26 for the game, and the guys took that challenge to heart and turned out to play better defense.
The weather looks like it's probably going to maybe throw a wrench into things if practice schedule or whatever else here moving forward shifted this game. So how does that what do you have to adjust to stay sharp throughout all that?
Everybody has to adjust and just be mentally ready whenever we get to practice next or whenever we have our next game. Just be mentally ready. We've done it multiple times. We've done what we need to do in practice multiple times, and now we just need to keep sharpening everything, making it a little bit better. But we know what we need to do. We know what we need offensively, defense. We just got to keep getting better at it, but just be ready whenever that happens.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.